today you hear somebody be like, "Oh yeah, motherfucker," and in the movie like punk ass motherfucker. But you ever notice like in the movies in the '70s, like they be like like cold with it, like motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
A little more
Yeah,
aggression
like,
with it.
yeah. You go back and watch the Mac, nigga, or go back and watch what's that one guy name? Uh, Shaft or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might be too young to know that. The
Oh,
Wait,
old
no,
one.
Shaz.
I know who Shaft
I've
is.
seen the old Shaz.
Yeah.
I've seen
I
the
know
Yeah, I see
old
who
that.
Shaft
Shaz.
I'm
is,
just
man.
saying the motherfuckers hit different now versus back then in the '70s.
Well, the old shaft for me is the one with Samuel Jackson. So I mean, that's as far as
Oh
it
yeah, no,
goes.
I know the other one.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
other one with Damon Wayans?
Nah, what's that man name? Uh,
Oh boy,
I can't think of his name, but you know who I'm talking
oh,
about. The
the
original
dark
Shaz.
skin brother,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that one.
OG. What is his name? What is his name? I forgot his name. As a matter of fact, I'm about to look that shit up right now because now I'm curious. Uh,
You low down dirty motherfucker.
19th. Oh,
I'm
Richard
screaming.
Roundtree. Richard Roundtree.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Richard Roundtree.
Oh,
Yo,
smooth
dive
looking
dirty
fellow here.
motherfuckers.
Smooth
I'm
fellow.
crying. Jive turkey is crazy.
1971.
What does jive turkey mean? Like, what is that?
Oh no, I
You,
came like right
you,
after
you
that.
jive techie?
You know, jive turkey motherfuckers.
Hey, calling somebody a jive turkey is crazy, by the way. That shit is crazy, by the way.
For real. That shit is crazier than the mother chicken.
I'm crying, bro.
That's how you know you're around somebody old or somebody with an old soul. Somebody say something and say something about it, and then they let mother chicken come out their mouth. I don't know how I'm gonna react to that. Like mother chicken,
What is that?
you low down dirty motherfuckers.
You low down dirty
Jive
motherfucker.
turkey motherfucker.
But
You
today it'll
jive.
be like, man, this punk ass motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Bitch ass nigga. That's how it is today.
Yeah. Quick to call somebody a bitch ass nigga.
You low down jive turkey suckers.
And
I'm
that's
crying,
crazy,
bro.
though. That's crazy, though.
Man, that's for suckers.
And you was really about to fight too. You really about to get out on that
For
too.
real. And
Holy
love it for
shit.
suckers.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You
Oh, what?
low down, dirty jive.
I'm crying, bro.
Hey man, so y'all see the interview with Shannon Sharp in the game?
Um,
Yeah.
I saw most of it. I haven't got a chance to finish it. That shit like 3 hours, but
I watched it. It was pretty good,
I
man.
I watched maybe about like the first hour.
You
I've
did?
only seen like clips
Like
of
the
it.
first hour, yeah.
Okay. I watched all 3 hours of it on Shannon Sharp. And then he was on back on Fig yesterday for 3 hours. That was a really
Oh,
good
that's
interview too.
this
The
nigga's
game is
skull
definitely a
on
legend out here in these hip hop
that. Yeah,
streets.
he is. He
I'm,
is.
yeah, he a legend besides the goofy shit that he do.
Okay,
I'm
so
crying,
what's the
bro.
goofy shit? Go on.
I'm just saying, besides him being a legend, he do a whole lot of goofy shit. He do.
Like what?
The antics. Matter of fact, what is this? A grown ass man doing this. This is a grown ass man doing this. You know what I'm
Doing what?
saying? The
You talking about the pop
shade,
out?
the pop out. He talk about woman. He said everybody respects what the game. The game. Everybody knows the game. All this and that. Just not everything about the game. You know what I'm saying? But no, niggas don't fuck with you. Niggas don't
Hmm.
fuck with you because you shady as fuck. You do underhanded shit. I don't know how many times during your career you kept screaming Dr. Dre to get his attention. You act like a stepchild, bro.
Who?
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's crazy. It's crazy. You know,
I don't got nothing
talking
to say,
about
nothing to say to that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
oh,
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really follow the game too much. As far as his music, I love him as his music. I think he is a fine young man. I think he is a fine young man. But other than that, I don't really got too much to say about him.
Yeah, man, definitely. Game is definitely a legend in these hip hop streets, man.
Yeah.
I mean, as a person, I don't got no problem with him as a person. You know, very well rounded, carries himself well, speaks well. You know what I mean? Now he did pull a couple stunts that I didn't necessarily like during the Drake beef. You know, and other times I feel like Game he does stuff to try to stay relevant. Like he does shit for attention that's not even necessary. You know.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Why you do that deep breath though?
How do you feel?
So in his interview, he told Shannon Sharp, he said that Game suggests men stay single unless they're prepared to meet the bare financial minimum.
I agree. I agree.
as well. I
So I
agree
think
as
it's
well.
true.
I
Yeah.
agree. Because
I'm
okay,
most definitely agree.
here's my question though. Why everybody outside broke dating?
Oh,
And in case y'all don't know what that is, in case you guys don't know what that is, broke dating is when you going outside trying to get whatever little piece of ass you got or whatever 6'5" nigga with a chin beard, whatever you can get.
oh,
You outside broke dating thinking that you can get that. You living outside your means. You know what I'm saying? If you think, if I get with you, right? If I get with you and let's say we want to go to dinner, I shouldn't have to sit up there and play mental gymnastics trying to figure out, oh man, you know, should I tell this bitch you can have the bill? No. You know what I'm saying? Your first date, it shouldn't be going to Ruth Chris. You know what I'm saying?
So
Your first date.
you feel like the first date y'all should go half? I'm just saying, is that not what you just said? I'm just asking. No, for real.
Look, with 50-50,
yeah, basically what
yes.
he's saying. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying in the first, so if you ask her out, you feel like you guys should go here. You should pay for your food, I should pay for mine.
Oh man,
Okay,
that's
look.
gonna be a very quick night.
Okay, look. Wait, hold up. Let me spit real quick. Okay, hold on. The first date, I'll pick it up. That's the honest to God truth. First date, I'll pick it up. But again, nowadays, we're in transactional relationships. You feel what I'm saying? We in monetized dating. So therefore, hey, I'm picking up the bill. My intentions are not just to get a pat on the head and that church hug and say good night. No, you know what my intentions are. So therefore, if I'm taking you out on an extravagant date that I know damn well I can't afford, let's keep it a buck.
So why the fuck is you taking niggas out on a date that you can't fucking afford?
Nigga, wait, hold up.
I mean,
Hold up. First impressions is the last
so
impression.
now you living out your means.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Maybe it's a little extra cushion I got in the cut. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe it's a little extra cushion I got in the cut. Now, is it gonna break my bank? No, it's not gonna break my bank. You feel what I'm saying? But if I'm trying to impress you with the intention to finalize it, I mean, hey, call me crazy.
So what do you mean by finalize? Describe finalize.
One more question: how many days do you have to be on to be finalizing something?
What's finalized? What's finalized?
Well, where I'm climbing up your goddamn walls like Spider-Man. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So okay.
All right.
Okay. So let me
Oh.
ask you.
Oh,
You say dating women is monetary or whatever, or
Yes.
what'd you call it? Dating with
Transactional.
transaction.
basically, yeah.
Okay. So
Monetized dating.
okay, listen. So is okay, she's dating you because okay, she looking for somebody to spend money on her, pay her bills and $40 her all day. You know what I'm saying? So this is what her intentions are, right? But your intentions are to finalize shit. So
Exactly.
you want something and she wants something. So what's the problem with her dating? Because she wants something.
Okay, but can I get something in return then? For my
So
money,
it's
for my
fair
money?
exchange, right?
Fair exchange, no robbery.
So okay, but it's fair exchange. So why are you demonizing her for dating transactional?
Wait, no, I'm not demonizing her. No. See, again, wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Upon an agreement, right? We somewhat both know what it is, but see, you might hold out.
So
more
why
than
is
what I'm
anyone
giving out.
complaining? Why is anyone complaining?
Because what do I get in return besides a church hug and a pat on the head?
I'm just saying, you know,
Jesus.
like
I don't serve a God of confusion.
Mm.
What?
no, I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, so that it could be fair on both ends of the sticks. I'm just trying to
Right.
get to the root of what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we can't put the ladies down. We can't put the men down either. But I'm saying, like, don't put down the ladies when you have
A motive too.
a hidden agenda also.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Because you're not finna say, look, hey baby, can I take you out tonight? We can go somewhere nice, but can you let me fuck later?
I mean, come
He gonna look
on.
at you like you
Might
fucking
as well
crazy.
say that.
Now, depending on who you talking to, you just might get it for being that blunt. You just might.
Thank you.
That's what
you
I'm
just might
saying.
get it for being that blunt.
Exactly. But how many men are actually coming out to say that?
That
Oh,
part.
A lot of
I'm
That
only
part
taking
right
you
there.
out because I
That
want to
part.
take you down after it's over. So if it, you know what I'm saying, you should be like, hey, I'm only taking you out because I want to take you down after it's over.
But see, that work should have been done prior to the first day. Like you should
Oh,
already
you
been putting in that pre-work. Like
shoulda
the
led
first day,
that.
you should
Led
you should already know what time it is. Like, you should
Exactly.
have been laying the foundation up until that day.
Now
Right.
you know I can understand what y'all saying as far as that, because you do have some women who are out here that are just like, you feel me, like if you're
Yeah.
that boat, they are with that. You feel me? Okay, so now what if
Yeah.
you come across one that is not with that? Mhm.
You should
Mhm.
you should already know though. You should already know. You should pick up on that. You know what I'm saying? Situational
What you mean pick
awareness.
up on it? What you mean pick
You
up
should
on
pick
it?
Based upon how she moves, you should move accordingly.
Mhm.
Based upon how she moves, you should move accordingly. So if you get in the vibe and if you out there and you actually pay attention to no game, you should sit up there and be able to identify, okay, she ain't moving like that. Okay, let me dial it back. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what? I fuck with her. Let's make this into a situation. You know what I'm saying? Or a relationship, so to speak.
Mhm.
You know. So if niggas out here moving like they don't understand shit and they just stuck on stupid, I can't speak for them. You know what I'm saying? Because technically you dating a stranger anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You dating a stranger anyway. So therefore, if your intentions up front, especially if you know she's trying to get her cell phone bill and get a bologna sandwich at the end of the day, if you know her intentions are that, then you should just make it known and come up front. A lot of men don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men get anxiety thinking that, oh, damn, if I say that, I'm going to fumble the pussy. Just like
Why?
with
Because a woman will be honest in what she doing.
Hey man, you gotta have a mouthpiece. All right, you gotta know. You either got it or you don't, man.
I'm gonna tell you what it is at the door. I don't got $40 or a place for you to stay. This is not Motel 6. I will not leave the light on for you. So the fuck. I got 2 kids. I work a job, nigga. I don't got time. So what's going on? What it is?
Diligently, you know, you gotta move diligently.
But she's not gonna be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna let you take me out on a date. I'm bringing my appetite to the restaurant. I'm really not interested in you. I'm not letting you smash, but I am gonna be hungry. Would you still take her out?
You know, if I was confident
Yeah,
in my
because you
abilities,
have
yes.
niggas that are persistent. Yeah.
if I'm confident in my abilities, yes.
You have niggas that are
Ain't nothing
persistent.
below
Yes.
conversation, man. Hey, look,
And you
nothing
know what?
below
You have women out there
conversation,
that know you are persistent and will
you
keep
can change
dragging
the
your ass.
trajectory. You can change the trajectory real
That
quick
part.
if you say the right things. Say and do the right things.
Yeah,
might be able to sway the public opinion.
for real, though, right?
Yeah, man. Just
So, but no, all bullshit aside though, what Game said, I truly believe that. You know what I'm saying? Stay single until you get yourself together, whether it be mentally, whether it be financially, because look, you have to build yourself back up. Whatever trauma that you went through within the previous relationship, you're going to have to heal from that. You're going to have to grow from that. You get what I'm saying? Because why automatically hop into a relationship and think that, oh, you know, this one's going to be better? And just in case that's the case, You don't want to bring your bullshit and baggage over to that individual. You know what I'm saying? Because again, their trauma, no, yeah, your trauma is not their responsibility. That's something that you should handle before you even step out and consider another person a partner. Because if you're going to bring baggage and damage this individual, then guess what? You wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong. You know what I'm
Most
saying?
people don't care about that.
So basically, Game saying if y'all ain't got money, don't get in a relationship.
Pretty much, or don't
Pretty
date.
much. Yeah.
So,
Or date. Get you right first. And what you want is basically you're gonna attract. Basically. So once you get yourself right and you get your financials together and where you want it to be, what you looking for, what you want, you're gonna attract. So you ain't even gotta worry about nobody using you because the fuck that's that when I keep going back to that assets and liability thing.
right. What are you bringing to the table? What are you
Yeah.
bringing to the table?
And he was basically saying like, he gives his girl $250 for her nails, $500 to eat, $3,200 for her rent. Like, and he said it's like 5,000 bare minimum.
Now, if you're doing that, you're not looking for nothing real. I mean, if you pay the
Huh?
bitch rent,
I don't know about that. I mean, he can.
Hold on, hold on,
I'm
hold on.
saying, look.
Amen.
I'm saying you're paying her rent, but why aren't you living with this person? Like,
Wait a
why aren't
minute.
you?
Hold on.
Why isn't this
Hold
developing
on.
into something
Hold
serious? Like, if
on.
you just paying her rent
Pause.
just as past the
Please.
It
time,
ain't,
Pause.
it ain't tricking if you got it.
Pause.
I
Why do you have to
mean,
be living with a person in order to be doing something for somebody?
I mean, eventually, if we're in a relationship and we're building towards something, I'm gonna eventually want us to move in together. Like, why am I gonna pay
Right.
you
So let
rent
it get
if
to
I'm
that.
not even
Let
living
it
there?
get to that. Let it get to that. Why you gotta be
Yes.
here
So until it
automatically
gets
just
to
for you to be
that,
doing
you keep
something for
doing
me?
your
Because now it's
job.
looking like you need a place to stay.
No, I
And
got
I
you a
don't
place
got
to
one
stay, but
for
I'm not
you.
paying your rent. I'm not paying your rent, though. I got a place to stay, but I'm not paying
If
your rent.
yeah, I
You
mean,
know,
if
like,
you can afford to give somebody $3,200 a month for rent, you obviously don't need a place to stay if you're able to pay her bills and yours. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And if you have the money, then that's like $30 to you every month.
If you're living within those means, yeah, for sure. But to the average citizen who,
So is
makes
that
X
why
amount of dollars,
so many I want to say men, but men are opposed to like what they call begging from a woman?
Begging, like what? Simping? What you mean by what you
Like
mean by
begging,
begging?
like women begging, like, babe, can you pay my phone bill? Babe, do you got
Oh, okay.
$40? Babe, I need this. Babe, I need
um,
this. Babe, can you do this?
it
Man, hey,
it
look.
depends. If you set that foundation and that's what you choose to do, cool. But before we met, how are you making this happen? I just want to know
Dating
what
somebody else?
your what was your financial what was your right? So it's like what was your financial stability before me? And
Dating
now
somebody else?
you got
I'm
a
crying now. Okay,
long
now what if
laundry list
now
of
what if
bills.
what if this is a
Like,
woman? What if this is a woman who she's doing this, she could do this all on her own. You can see that, right? Now, if this is somebody you take it seriously, what's wrong with like, you know what, hey, I got you on this, and like, okay, and she's appreciative of that. And this is the same woman that can turn around when you need it, you feel me, and can help you out. Like I don't know.
now
That's what
that
I
I'm
was gonna
fucking with.
ask.
Now that I'm fucking
Yeah,
with. But just
reciprocation is key.
Exactly.
if you're bringing just as much to the table as I am, oh, I'm all for it. But
Mhm.
I'm not afraid of being one sided though. Like, I ain't just gonna pay your rent and
Right,
you
but this is the thing when
wanna
you have to, and as men, I have boys, and I'm just as men, you have to
yeah
see a woman that's basically she's doing this on her own. You don't just
yeah
automatically like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just start paying. No, but you have
yeah
to first see that this is what she could do on her
yeah
own. She been doing it on her own, and then okay, and if you really fucking with her like that, and this is somebody okay, taken seriously, okay. chip in a little bit to help her out or whatever. Now, you don't have to be living with somebody to automatically feel like, oh, okay, I can help you out, but I need to be able to be here. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So,
I don't mind sliding bread, but paying your home rent, I don't know.
Everybody's not dating to be in a relationship. You know, that's not everybody's
Right.
end goal to be in a relationship.
Right.
You know, some
Right.
people are happy just dating. Like, I'm not trying to make
Right.
this official. We're just having fun. And men with that type of money and that's on that type of time, you're only probably dating these type of women. You know what I mean? You're dating
Right.
like a high price female. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you already
But
know what it is.
Game saying be single if you broke. Like that makes no fucking sense. Like,
I mean,
I'm
depending
just-
on what type of
No,
women
it
you like.
does. It does.
You know,
No,
I
that
mean,
makes
I'm
total
just saying.
sense.
I mean, it depends.
so we just basing relationships of money now, right? Like I just
I mean,
Well,
honestly,
I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm gonna come in. I'll catch you. I'm thinking. I'm coming from a different angle. Bare minimum. Everybody has a different definition of bare minimum. Maybe that's shit eating. You know what I mean? Gas. You know, maybe paying for things that aren't as high level as paying your rent. Maybe that's if you can.
yeah,
You know, maybe
okay.
maybe from that angle. Because especially if we're talking about reciprocation, nobody wants to get used. Nobody wants to get hurt. So
Right.
okay, at the very
Right.
least, you know what I mean. Bare minimum is enough. You know,
Right.
hey, you got courting.
Right.
Like
Right.
Kay said, you know, everybody's dating for different reasons. So I just think there's level to it. But I think, yeah, bare minimum. If you can't
Right.
provide a meal, you know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I
Let's just
don't
say
mind doing
food.
that.
That's-
Like
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if you can't, you know, if you can't yourself, then why you gonna try to scoop, you know, feed someone else and yourself? Like maybe, you know, maybe on that note, just you know, I sort of saw what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, no,
get
I
your
hear
shit
you. I
together
hear you.
so you can be together. You know,
Yeah.
anyway.
No, I feel you on that, but you do have some couples that build from the ground up together, and
Right.
Oh yeah.
you know,
Right. Oh,
yeah,
Hey,
of
but
course.
that's the type of dating that should be cheap or free, because your intentions are good. Like, okay,
Right.
I'm messing with you because I see myself building something with you. So
right,
you don't have to spend all this money on me because all I want is your time and love. Now, when
Right.
you have people that are not dating to be in a relationship, and you see a man and he, you know, he got money like that, you know, all she gonna see is dollar signs.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And all he's gonna see, like, oh man, she's a bad bitch. Like, he can floss her, take her around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Showboat stunt, and then boom, I'm on to the next high price bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, like, is it a fair exchange?
Hey, I think it
I
depends
feel
on
like
the perspective of the person.
Is it a
Yeah.
fair exchange, or is it a fair exchange, or is it is the person that can't afford to do it gonna complain?
The person that can't afford it is going to complain because
So-
again,
So if the person that can't afford is gonna complain, you need to lower your caliber of women that you date. I'm just saying.
exactly because the 9s and 10s
lower
they
the
fall.
caliber to the women that don't ask for shit.
Yeah, and those are the ones you're gonna be breakfast jack and 2 tacos.
Breakfast jack, 2 tacos with a can of
They
McLovin.
fucking with
And
you.
they'll
They
be-
love
and-
you for
and they'll
you, or
be-
they loving what
And
you
they'll be
provide.
very appreciative of it too.
Look, I'm like this. If you broke and you can't do nothing about your own personal situation, sit your ass down.
Right.
Sit your ass down and lock in.
For real. And,
Okay.
you know, like the older you get, like you're gonna meet women that like they don't want to kick it, or they don't want to hang out and drink, or they don't want to hang out and smoke. They want to go out and do grown shit, like let's go to dinner, or let's go to a movie, or let's go to a play, or let's go to a lounge. You know what I'm saying? Like the women that want to stay home and smoke or drink and watch Netflix and go to the hamburger stand. You know, those are the ones. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's a bum bitch. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I feel like that's
I'm
a simple.
sorry.
She's simple.
I'm sorry. No, you know why I say that?
I'm not gonna. I'm not. I mean,
Wait, hold on. Let me explain.
You gotta scratch the bum, bitch. You gotta scratch that. Because
You might
No,
have
wait,
to
hold on. The reason why, and a lot of people may,
you gonna piss a lot of people off saying that shit.
wait, a lot of people may disagree, but here's the reason why I say that, right? Because again, we can do all that, but where's the motivation in between? You know what I'm saying? Where's the motivation in order to level up and actually be a power couple? That seems to be the thing now.
And that's where you come in.
Okay, but wait, hold on. You can do that. You can motivate your woman. You can push your woman, right? But if she doesn't have the drive to do so, and if there's a life that you want to live or a brighter future that you want to see, are you going to sacrifice that future due to the fact that she has no drive and motivation, no matter what you do?
On to the next. On to the next.
Yeah. Then you gotta on to the next. I agree with that. This ain't your speed. This right here
You
ain't your
gotta know who you're
speed.
dealing with.
You need somebody that's okay with going to McDonald's or Jack in the Crack or Church's, Popeyes. You feel me?
Be okay with somebody who's willing to cook.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
You know, there you go. If you say, baby, I don't have it right now. You know, and she's not gonna put you down and make you feel like you ain't shit because you don't have the money. Like, you know what? Let's take that $40 and let's go to the store. I'ma cook. Don't worry about it. We gonna chill.
Let's make some tacos.
Keep those. You know, shit.
It'll take that about
Tacos only
$15 to $25 for some tacos.
and you can have 2 plates and our breakfast in the morning. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh, you need some ground beef, tortillas, just some cheese.
You feel me? And that's it, man. So yeah, but I agree with what he's saying, man. Hey man, but motherfucking Krishan got that tattoo removed off of her face.
About fucking time.
She's so goofy.
About fucking time.
Yeah, she got the tattoo removed off her face, y'all.
About fucking
To
time.
lie, but it goes by very quickly, okay?
You should have never got it.
So you got a tattoo, and honestly, it's to cool down your skin.
There's 23,000 people in here. They want me to do it.
Yeah, there you go. No crime for 23,000 people.
Oh my god.
You sure you don't want me to start with the smaller one?
No, start with the big one. Please.
Start the big one.
Okay, I'm gonna give one.
One.
I'll let you know. Okay?
Yeah.
Just do me a favor, joke me.
Should have never got it though.
Can we put the eye goggles on?
I don't understand, man.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Go hold my hand.
Should have never got that shit.
Jesus! No. Okay, keep going.
Like, I don't want to hear that shit.
Why he said, "You goofy bitch." You goofy bitch. This is the reason why he said it.
That's
Ready?
That's crazy.
You okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
That's crazy. Hey man, but yeah, it's about time. It's about time.
All she gonna do is just get it again. She gonna fall in love and get that shit again. Like I really like, bro. You know what? I pray for her. Pray for her. That's all y'all can do is pray for her.
Oh man.
Jesus. Did y'all see the whole thing though? When she was like, "I shouldn't have did it. I shouldn't have did it. This is what I get." Like, bruh.
Yeah, I just think that was oh man, that was young of her, you know.
Whatever she was smoking, it must have been really potent at the time. Whatever she was smoking.
Sure.
I can't, bro.
It ain't that much love in the world. It ain't that much love in the world to do something like that. Come on now.
On the cheek, no.
No. You know,
I mean, you get in like a kind of like a wedding portrait, or like your arm or some shit, you know, maybe. But just on your face, somebody's face, like, that's crazy word.
Oh no, man. She's just young though, you know. She's just young.
Nah, man, that's something different.
no, come on, we gotta hold her accountable. We ain't gonna do that. We gotta hold her accountable.
He was in love, young and dumb.
Psychologically examined.
Young and
Yeah,
dumb.
like
He
you ain't
said
ready to sign up
psychologically
here.
examine, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't comprehend that shit. That's making my head hurt.
Jesus.
That's weird. That is
That's
weird.
crazy.
I mean, and don't get me wrong, like I didn't see some crazy ass tattoos, but that shit is extreme.
For sure.
That shit is
Yeah.
extreme.
He was in love. I mean, you do stupid things when you in love, I guess.
No, not that stupid. Not that stupid. No, hell no, not that stupid. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
man.
She a little
I
special.
really hope she don't go get another one, because, bro, she got the one covered up on her neck, then popped out like maybe, 2 weeks later with one on her face. Like, bro, I don't know
And
what's
that
going on.
That shit covered like the whole goddamn side of her face. Like,
Been tapping into that soul, huh?
that's and the last thing she was seeing, Bino the Hood Trophy was his name. He said that when he was like taking her down, he was like slapping her face because he didn't want
Bro,
to see
that
that.
was so funny when I
Right.
seen that. I was crying. Like, he is done for that. But, hey, weird people do
Right.
weird things, you know?
Hey, you know what? Hey, with goofy niggas like them on some real shit, we'll never run out of content. We will never run out of content.
That's crazy.
I swear it to you.
That's crazy.
Never run out of content.
That's crazy, man.
And at this point, you just gotta pray for him, because it's nothing else you could do. They give us a live show. We just it's like, dang, again.
Hey, no, prayers can't say that. You gotta baptize them at the Vatican on some real shit. Prayers can't say that.
Vatican.
Baptize them at the Vatican because, man,
Because what is going on? What y'all smoking? I don't want none. I don't want none.
That's crazy.
Don't give me what they smoking, because that's crazy.
She was smoking dick. That's what she was smoking.
That's crazy.
She was smoking dick, because that's how we got here, so that's how we got here, a
And that's
goofy
crazy
bitch,
to see her how she used to be. Yeah, it's crazy to see how she used to be and how she is now. It's like, bro, what
this
happened?
nigga told her, he was like, there has to be something for you to get 7 tattoos, you goofy bitch. Right, goofy bitch?
That nigga.
That had to be the realest thing he ever told her.
Bro.
One day she'll look back when she get a little older and she gonna be like, that's the realest shit he ever said to me.
That's crazy.
Because what else can you say? Like, what else can you say to that?
No, if she can remember to pick her baby up off the floor, then if she can do that first, then I'm pretty sure she can accomplish that.
Yeah, man. I don't want to. The baby, he needs some extra attention. Like I don't want to say nothing about.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I don't want to say I would never, but he appears that he needs some special attention.
Yes.
So, what's the baby name? Oh, Krishan Jr.
Yeah.
Hi, man.
Nephew.
Hey, man. Hey. Hey, man.
I'm screaming, bro. I'm screaming.
Hey, man. You okay?
Oh shit. Oh my
All right,
god.
man.
Oh my god.
Safari said, Black people mainly come around to gossip and tear other Black people down.
Let's talk about it.
It's the truth. I'm like, is this the fucking truth or what?
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Yes. People only show up to come around. That's what you're. Yes, I feel that, and that's why Diddy got drugged the way he got drugged. That's why everybody get drugged the way that they get drugged in the Black community, because all it takes is us.
It's sad.
Strong documentary.
It's fucking sad, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, it's fucking sad because can you sit up there and imagine, like, okay, back in the day, you know, you had the big mommies, you had the big daddies, right? And you was able to have like your daughter and her family or your son and his family in there, and you live in unison. Nowadays, you can't do that shit. Crab in a bucket mentality. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Sometimes you can't even work with your own people, because either one, you got an Uncle Tom ass nigga, or two, you got an extra lazy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And that's not being stereotyping. That's not being, you know, the whole playing to the, this is what people have to say about black people. No. You know what I'm saying? We have a bad job of uplifting one another.
Yeah.
That's the problem. We have a very bad job uplifting one another.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so much conflict in between us. Why you think some of these rappers be talking about, yeah, you know, I made money, I left the hood. You know what I'm saying? Even Schoolboy Q, there ain't no love in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Even Schoolboy Q, he had an interview and he said that I would love to put a boxing gym, you know, on Hoover Street and in my neighborhood, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to end up like Nip. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do something for my community just for my community to turn around and then put me in a fucking pine box because I was trying to help the community. You know what I'm saying? That type of mentality is weird. And that's the reason why I get it when these athletes, when these celebrities, they dip up out the hood. You know what I'm saying? People will sit up there and try to shame them like, oh, you don't come back to the set. You don't do nothing for the hood. You don't do nothing for the community. Hell no, because if I do, y'all niggas gonna stab me in the back. And most likely it's gonna be my life. Either you gonna fuck up what I put up in the hood as far as an asset, a boxing gym, a little park, a little community center, y'all gonna fuck that shit up because you know I own it. If I turn around, if I do donations and shit like that, you niggas gonna come around and ask for more. And then if I don't give you more, you're gonna try to guilt shame me. Oh, you're a millionaire, you're a billionaire. Look at us poor people in poverty. Nigga, I didn't put you in poverty. Get up off your ass and do something about it in order to change your circumstance. Don't sit up there and have the victim mentality that, oh, woe is me, woe is me. I want to rob from my brother or my sister because I don't got it, but I know they do. No, nigga, ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Ask questions. Try to figure out how to get your ass up out of there. And if you can, not saying that you can't, but if you can, if it's a possibility, pull the next person out. Pull the next person out. And if a nigga want to sit up there and have that mentality and don't want to get pulled out, leave them behind. Leave them behind. And it's that simple. You can't sit up there and go. Everybody can't go. You can't sit up there and say, oh, I'm trying to save my community, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, because for some odd reason, us as black folks, we don't think like that. You have a small minority of people that do, but the majority, they don't fucking think like that. So if you doing better than me, if we got out of high school, we in our 30s right now, you know, you doing better than me, the mentality is, oh, I'm gonna hate on you, or I'm gonna try to take from you. It shouldn't be the whole, oh, you know, congratulations and shit like that. And God forbid, don't let me find no dirt on you because I'm going to drag your ass. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's the mentality that the majority has. I'm not saying everybody, but the
why do we have this mentality, though? Like, what do you feel like
that part?
The reason, like, you know, that what do you feel like the reason is that we hate to see each other shine as a community, or we hate to see our brother or sister get ahead or do something that we ain't done yet, or, you know, like, why do we feel the need to hate on each other? Like, what's the
envy, jealousy, hate, all that.
Generational trauma. You know what I'm saying? Generational trauma. And what I mean by that is, like, it was already, to me, my opinion, not saying it's facts, but it was already designed from jump, going back to slavery, between the house niggas and the field niggas, the light skin and the dark skin. You know what I'm saying?
But us knowing that know that and aware of these things, when are we going to stop blaming that to be the situation as to why we can't get along as a community?
And that's the thing. We'll never know.
I don't know.
We'll never know because we keep repeating the same shit over and over and over again.
Yep, that's exactly what I was going to say. It started a long time ago, and we just keep, you know, we got to, as a community, we have to unlearn and relearn. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep taking the same behavior, like, with us as we progress in life or as we move forward in life, because it's going to keep us set back, you know? Right. Crazy, man. speaking of Safari, you know, you have somebody like Safari, or you know what I'm saying, like somebody like a celebrity, right? Your friends will get on social media and tell Beyonce or Safari happy birthday, right? But when it's time for your birthday to come, it's crickets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me though?
Mm-hmm.
Like, these people don't know you, ain't thinking about you, probably not even
Ain't
running
never seen
your
you
social
in
media.
your life.
You feel me? But you'll go tell somebody else happy birthday, or congratulate somebody you don't know on their success or their product or something that they're selling, or a promotion, a new house, anything, you know. But when it's somebody that you know, it just hurts your soul to show love. It's crazy.
That's crazy work.
Crazy
That's
work.
crazy
But why
work.
are we like this though? You know? Why are we like this? In actuality, you know, okay, we all want to be successful. Most of us want to be successful. Most of us have goals and dreams and aspirations or whatever. You know, if people realize that we all have our own lane, there's no
Right,
room for me in your lane, and
right,
there's no room for you in my lane.
right,
You know, but we're going in the same direction, so it's no need to hate. I might get there a little bit before you, you might get there a little bit before me, but we're going to end
right.
up in the same place eventually. You know what I'm saying? If I'm driving on the highway, you driving on the highway, and you break down, I'm gonna pull over and help you, and then I'm gonna get back to where I gotta go. I'm gonna hop back on the freeway. You feel me? Crazy work, but yeah, I don't know why we like this as a people, man. It's crazy work.
And you know, there's people sit up there and think that there's a solution, but me personally, like I said, if everybody comes together in one, which is that's unrealistic, we can change some of the issues and problems that we suffer from. You know what I'm saying? But again, not everybody has the same struggle. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Not everybody has the same struggle. Not everybody's going to go through the trauma and the bullshit that you went through. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a person sitting up there and you feeling some type of way of why your life is fucked up, and then you want to look at the next person that look like you and be like, oh well, you know why their life ain't fucked up. You know, maybe we grew together in the same area, the same block, the same neighborhood. You know, my circumstance should be different. It should be like this individual, and then it creates the animosity, it creates the envy, it creates the hate, and you want to go take from that person. But you got to put a break on your ass and ask yourself, what am I doing that's not getting me out of the circumstance so I don't look at my brother or sister crazy? You know what I'm saying? You got to hold yourself accountable, and therefore, once you do, you can move accordingly. A lot of people have an issue with accountability. That's the problem. A lot of people don't want to be held accountable for their actions. So therefore, they think, oh, just because I'm this way, I'm gonna go take and rob from the next person. No, nigga, again, hashtag get up off your ass. Look at your own circumstance. That way you don't have to look at your brother like a walking lick. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
find it crazy that every time I'm in public, right? I get this. I'm a cool cat, but not everybody thinks that. Everybody gets this sense of demeanor, like, oh, you know, oh, he a nigga, he a hood nigga. No, I'm just chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chill. I don't bother nobody. I'm trying to
Yeah.
get up off the day. But I find it crazy that you'll press me. You will press me. Oh, you know, oh, where this nigga from, this, that, and the other. You'll press me. But in the same breath, a white man come, you might look at him a little crazy or whatever, but then you just keep it pushing. You ain't pressing him. Why is that an issue? You
Right.
see what I'm saying? It shouldn't be an issue. And the reason why I bring this up is because I had a similar circumstance like that a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? Two YNs with the Corvette rolling and shit like that. I'm pumping gas. I'm straight out of work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just minding my business. I'm already pissed off because I'm getting late. But these
Hmm.
niggas, they walk up to, oh, you know, oh, nice truck. I was like, oh, good looking. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, you know, like the rims on it and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, you know, hey, that's what's up and this and that. And they just looking, they watching. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
stare me down and I'm looking like, nigga, what's the problem?
Right.
Don't make me set your ass on fire, but all bullshit aside, what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? Then come breast me. Hey, man, you look familiar. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I ain't familiar, whatever. Cool. Nah, I just started living out here. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I seen you from somewhere. Nigga, no, you didn't.
Right.
You had the truck driver, so I guarantee you didn't see my ass.
Facts,
It's
man.
the type of ignorant shit like that. But mind you, I'm the only black dude. You pull up, nigga, we had Asians, we had whites, we had Mexicans. You exclude them. You like, oh, fuck them. They ain't on no bullshit, but I promise you are, though. Nigga, I'm straight up weird.
Hell yeah.
What about that nigga in the corner, the white dude looking like Dexter with the fucking hoodie and the baseball cap dressed in all black? Go press that nigga.
Facts.
I'm just saying. That's the goofy shit.
The goofy shit, man. So a lot of there's like this new trend going on where a lot of rappers or wherever talking about fuck the streets. And there's a lot of street guys on there who have a difference in opinion. Like, you know, Blueface said, you know, you should have never jumped your goofy ass off the curb. When as far as fuck the streets. I read something Boosie said earlier. And this is actually the first time I agree with Boosie. I'm gonna see if I could find that clip. But on the fuck the streets movement, I respect men choosing family over death and clout. Okay. Yeah.
Damn, that was loud.
People who aren't from the streets or struggle are quick to dedicate their life to it so that they can feel accepted. That's true. People who actually struggle and come from the grimes understand that it's no glory. I respect the men choosing family over death and clout. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to find out what Boosie said real quick. But he was pretty much saying if I can't find it, he was pretty much saying that you know, the streets shaped a lot of people, a lot of men, you know, a lot of our success and our supporters came from when we was in the streets and are from the streets. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel him on that. You know, it's not for everybody. You know, if you can get in the streets and do something positive and bring something positive to your community, then do that. In other words, I don't know exactly what he said, but I'm looking for it.
I look at it like this, right? I can understand the whole trend of fuck the streets, right? But I look at it like this. Because a lot of people, okay, they have street knowledge. They have street knowledge and book knowledge or vice versa, right?
Yeah.
With the streets, if you bringing something positive for your community because you see how bad your community is, okay, you, in a sense, I guess, tread the line between, okay, I'm from the streets and an activist, right? But if you literally sit up there and say, oh, I'm from the streets, let's be honest, that definition means you out taking from your community, you poisoning your community, and you leading your community in dismay, right? So you have to define from the streets. If you put a negative impact, because I know 21 Savage started that shit right from the streets. Oh, fuck the streets. But it's like, how many people in your community that lost their lives because they was turning up to your early music? How many people have been incarcerated or did some dumb shit because they was feeling themselves on your music? You can't sit up there and try to makeshift a solution saying fuck the streets. And I read his comment too. Oh, because it gave me trauma and this like that, whatever the case may be. If you really pushing that movement, fuck the streets, then you should be trying to transform your community then. You know what I'm saying? You should be doing all the donations you can. You should be building community centers. You can be put more money into community as far as fixing the streets and not the literal streets, but the actual streets. You can be doing something in order to make the change instead of just putting hashtag fuck the streets. And then all the other goofy niggas following in line like sheep. Do something in order to help your community. If it's really fuck the streets, then the album that you just put out last week, if it's really fuck the streets, then that album shouldn't have dropped. It's a money thing. That's what it is. It's a money thing.
So
it's a money thing.
Boosie also said that all these niggas talking about fuck the streets, you got to start rapping about the streets. Then if that's how you feel, then you got to start rapping about the streets.
Proves my point.
Right.
Don't talk about sliding on your ops. Don't talk about the switchies and the Glocks and all this shit. Don't have Glocktavius on your goddamn feature list. Don't have none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk about the perkies and the lean and I'm fucked up and I fucked this bitch and fuck that bitch and I got this and I got that. Don't speak nothing of that.
Okay, but can you say that about like older rappers that's from our era? Like what about when they were talking about the streets, even though they weren't telling people to go out and do goofy shit? I just feel like them being from the streets is a different YN being from the streets. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, where was this movement? Where was this movement then? You know what I mean? Like OGs is not finna go out and tell you to do something, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, they're rapping about their life story. And a lot of their life story came from the streets. And we still bumping their music until this day. So is there a double standard?
In a sense, it is. And it's actually, you know what? If you compare, let's say, if you can compare the 80s era, the Slick Rick era and all that shit, right? Yeah, they rapped about the streets, but it wasn't as harsh as it is now. You know what I'm saying? Because they just talked about living in poverty, the struggles, how to get through the struggles. Now, we talking about killing motherfuckers in the struggle.
Yeah, I just think that the streets are different now. The streets are goofy now. You know, the streets are different now than the streets were like in our era, you know, and I can appreciate that more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I definitely did my thing in the streets. I did my time in the streets. I was out there. I was with all the bullshit. I was hanging on the block. I was doing it. You know what I mean? The streets are definitely different now. Like shit is goofy now. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but you know, you didn't have a high ratio of people back in our era that was just killing people for nothing. I mean, you had some people that was doing that, but just now, it's just at a ridiculous rate. Anyway, I said that to say like the streets now are different from the streets in our time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not glorifying any of it, but like these YNs or whatever, just on some goofy shit, you know.
And let me ask a question. And slide into catering services? No, I do not, but I will check that out though. Why can't the streets be about assets and liabilities the legit way? How come it can't be about buying property, buying land, and building businesses? How come the streets just has to be negligence and ignorance and sliding on the ops? And you know, I'm from over here, but I don't even own the block nor the neighborhood, but I rent this place out from Mr. Chang, or my mama do rather. How come the streets has to be about negativity? And again, you have a small minority to where it's like, okay, no, this and that. It's not always about this and that. That's a small minority, but the majority, you know, they want to know where you're from, you know, what colors you wearing, you know, oh, who you hang out with. How come the streets can't be about positivity? Because we can get there if we leave the dumb shit alone.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think you know, it's a different time. I feel like nowadays, I feel like nowadays you can, that question is legitimate. Like, you feel me? Why we're not teaching about how to you know, start a business, this, that, and the other, you know what I mean? Like you know, because back in our time we didn't really have information that was accessible like that. You know what I mean? Like you know, like now you can look up just about anything and find out how to do anything these days, you know. And if you broke today, if you broke in these days and time, that's literally your fault. Like everything is right at our fingertips, you know. But in our time, we didn't have that information available. All we knew was the streets. You know, niggas didn't know how to start a business. Niggas didn't know what a limited liability corporation was. Niggas didn't know what an EIN number was. Niggas didn't know how important it was to fix your credit back then. We didn't have that type of information back then. You feel me? But yeah, man.
So what's stopping us now? What's stopping us now? If you
just the streets is goofy, man. So apparently, you know, the whole fuck the streets movement is because they want to do other shit. You know what I mean? Like invest in real estate, property, or whatever, man. You know what I mean? I guess that's why they leaving the streets to do shit like that, man. But I don't know. Like, I just feel like you know, the streets today, you couldn't last one day in the streets we grew up in.
No, different time and different era.
Not when it comes, you know what I mean, to being a real gangster or being a real street person, you wouldn't be able to last. All niggas want to do now is shoot shit.
And that's about it. Call it a day.
I mean, niggas can't even
They call
fight.
it a day.
Niggas don't know this, that, and the other. Like all niggas want to do is shoot shit, sip lean, pull out blickies, and do goofy shit. Not thinking about the consequences of their actions, just acting on impulse. You know what I mean? Want to hold up a camera and go viral and say goofy shit. Like it's just crazy work.
It's a lack of maturity. To me, it's a lack of maturity. It's a lack of guidance from the streets, and not only that, it's a lot of emotional men out there. A whole lot of emotional men that act on emotion rather than logic. You know what I'm saying? Some of these niggas never got punched in their chest before. That's another issue. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to be masculine but more irrational and act like a bitch. Bird-chested niggas. You know what I'm saying? Again, if you got an issue with somebody, don't sit up there and shout on the phone. How you a grown-ass man screaming at another grown-ass man? You being emotional. What it boils down to, okay, I got an issue with you, you got an issue with me. We ain't got to do that whole loud shouting and nigga fuck you, this and that. No, let's line it up, get it out the way, and then that's it. Push on throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas want to sit up there when they get angry, they want to sock holes in the walls and flip furniture over and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just acting like a bitch, just you crashing out and shit. If you don't go take your bitch ass to the gym and go lift some of that weight, get that aggression out, that's how you handle it. You know what I'm saying? But you got YNs running around with a size 5 on in jeans and shit like that. Crazy part about it, because them niggas will shoot you. That's the crazy part about it.
Real fast.
Real fast.
A whole blammer out of them tight ass jeans.
I'm telling you.
A lot of 3-foot blammer out of tight ass jeans.
I swear to you, those are the ones. That? Well, you sit up there confused. This nigga looking like a whole GTA character, just fucking spamming guns out of nowhere, coming out them goddamn tight ass jeans. Them the niggas you got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? But all bullshit aside, though, to me, we're in a different time now. You know what I'm saying? If you still want to, and it goes back to what you said, if you still want to have a victim mentality that, oh, woe is me and my circumstance, I had to learn from the streets, nigga, it's 2025. There should be no reason why you broke. You can't get money. Boss the fuck up and hustle. You know what I'm saying? Again, we going to practice this. 2026. You're going to do this action, right? You're going to stand up. That's called get up. What you getting up from is your ass. Get up off your ass and go change your life. Get up out your circumstance. And if you can't do that, that sounds like a personal problem. That's on you. Nobody else. It's on you.
Hell yeah, man.
It's too easy out here. You mean to tell me you're going to pay $1,000 for a phone just to fucking flip through Instagram and TikTok? You ain't going to get no return in investment? Don't make me start talking about finances now. Don't make me start doing that. But again, you pay $1,000 for your phone. And the only reason why you want it because it's the new thing, right? And matter of fact, you're not even paying the grand up front. You're doing payment plans off T-Mobile, okay? Mm-hmm. You're going to use that phone to make simple phone calls, text messages, download apps that you take up in your storage space and you forget about them. So now your phone is low on storage. FaceTime and scroll through Instagram and TikTok. And you mean to tell me you bought this $1,000 phone just to do that and not learn shit from it? No chat GPT, you know what I'm saying? Not teaching yourself how to cook or how to fix shit or how to make more money. You mean to tell me that you buy $1,000 phone and that's the only thing that you fucking do? Fact. You sound goofy. No disrespect to everybody because I do it myself, but I learned from it. That's the difference. So if you're not investing in yourself, don't blame your circumstance on anybody else, whether you fat, whether you broke, whether you ugly, whether you can't dress right. These are all fixable things. You can fix it, but if you choose not to, don't go around playing victim and pointing the finger. No, nigga, look in the mirror. It's your ugly ass. Shit.
This nigga crazy.
I'm just saying. Man.
Yes, nigga. Hell yeah, man. Real talk though.
You know. So I mean, shit. It's 3:42. What y'all got going for the rest of the day, y'all?
We chilling, man. So shit. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. You know what I mean? We got 39 subscribers now. So all 39 of you, thank you. We're trying to get to
Appreciate you,
500, 1,000. Everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in always.
Always. And don't forget, 2026. That's in like a week and a half. We're going to practice this, everybody, okay? It's called hashtag get up off your ass. You're going to stand up. You're going to turn the TV off. Put your phone down. You're going to do this. And then you're going to do that. That'll be the best decision of your life. Best decision, I promise you.
Hell yeah. No bots allowed.
No bots allowed. And always and forever from the Mud Collective. Man.